out that Lonnie Miley is supporting Elaine Lucas for the new Make a Bill Commission. And if anyone that lives in your district want to make sure that they're going to be represented by somebody who actually can and cannot be bought or bossed out, then they need to elect you for that commission fee.
Well, I certainly thank you, and I appreciate you allowing me to put my sign in your yard. You've had it in there for several months now.
Oh, yeah.
And just appreciate you so much, and certainly know that you will be a part of everything that goes on, but it's going to take everybody going out and voting and making sure that they all send a message that we choose our own leaders. We don't have them given to us. We don't have them moved into districts to run and represent us, because we choose our own leaders, just as everybody in every district should. And it is ridiculous that we have people who are being moved in by Republicans and Dixiecrats into these districts, and it's deliberately done to run against certain people that can't be kicked around. James Timley has someone who's been moved into the district on him. I had Danny Glover, who was moved in, and now Danny Glover is working to support Terry Tripp, who is being supported by the Republicans and Dixiecrats, who don't want you to have your voice in city government. So we don't need to be fooled. We need to make sure that we get ready, and whenever the elections are held, we need to be there before it's time to vote, so that we make sure that we cast our vote and choose our own leaders. But thank you so very much for all that you do for this community, for your work with the VFW, with veterans groups, with the labor organization. Oh, and by the way, I was endorsed by the Fraternal Order of Police, and so I was very pleased with that. And then some of the big retired educators also endorsed me, and I am hopeful of getting the endorsement of the Labor Council.
Well, I can assure you, Elaine, we know what you mean to labor because of what you have mentioned to labor. And so you can know that we know, not only you, but David. You and David have been friends of labor. And trust me, I can tell you, as part of the labor movement, we know who our friends are.
Right. Well,
and we don't mind saying who our friends are.
Right.
And we know that you and David have been friends to labor. David up in the legislation and you locally. So we know that you are friends to the working person.
Well, we appreciate you. We appreciate you very much, and thank you so much for calling in.
Okay.
Call in anytime. Ask Elaine. Okay. Thank you, Lonnie.
Bye-bye.
All right, that was Council Member Lonnie Miley, and I do so much appreciate his endorsement. I want to tell you some of the other people that I'm just so honored that they have endorsed me. Reverend Marshall Stinson at St. Luke has endorsed me for the new commission. We also have Reverend Timothy French, who is at Beulah. He's endorsed me, and I'm just so very pleased. Reverend Dr. Walter Glover has also given me his support. Dr. Henry Ficklin has given me his support, as has Reverend Hubbard out at Stubbs Chapel. So we're just so pleased, and we'll be telling you about some other people as we go along today who have given me their support, and I'm just eternally grateful. We have another caller. Good afternoon, Ask Elaine.
Hello, Councilman Lucas.
Yes. Is this my captain?
This is Henry Gibson.
Captain Henry Gibson, how are you doing?
Well, I'm blessed. I'm still getting better each day.
That's great. We've all been in prayer for you, and as we've seen you, the last few days, you're looking stronger and stronger, and so we're just so glad to have you back at City Hall.
Yes, I'm glad to be back, and this was a bad time for me to go out at election time.
Yeah.
But the Lord enabled me to get back and get busy, and and can help support you and others that is going to make this thing work. And,
well, I do appreciate it, and with people like you and Lonnie Miley and Lindsay Edwards and Senator Lucas and Ella Carter from the school board, and just all the Crawfords who worked at Brown and Williamson and worked with labor and lobbied in Atlanta. All of these folks supporting me. We just cannot lose this unless people just stay home.
Yeah, I have been at your sign in my yard now for 2 or 3 months, and people, of course, this is not your district.
Right.
There are people, my neighbors, who stop by and they are very positive, and they are supporting you.
Well, I appreciate it so much.
I have those, yeah. But,
okay, what else do you have to tell us today?
Yeah, I heard you mention a while ago about these people that are doing anything. You know, when I ran for public office, first, I was a little hesitant. But when I make up my mind to do something, I put my whole heart in it. Mm-hmm. But being a leader in the city, you serve with integrity, you serve with honesty, and dedication.
Right.
And if you can't do that, you don't need to be there. But when you have to pull little tricks to try to be recognized, to try to get where you want to be, I just think that you either think that people are stupid.
Well, I think some people do think folks are stupid. What are the tricks you're talking about, the dirty tricks? Let's be specific.
The thing people do, I like to keep it real. Mm-hmm. And I'm not against the young man. I tried to talk to it, but I couldn't. When I was in the hospital, I read in the paper, Al Tillman, he's running against Councilman Timber.
Yeah.
Now, I think it's something personal there that he has got to prove to himself for some reason or another. But for him to go public and say that he lives in District 8, if I read it right, he just lives a few blocks from the line. It doesn't matter if it's 1 block or half a block.
Right.
The law is the law. But when you're going to rent, you're going to tell the people, say, I'm going to rent a house so I can run
against somebody else.
I don't live. Mm-hmm. Because my district got too many people running. What's that sound like? And you want to be the leader of people and make it in Bibb County. You're telling them that you're starting out being dishonest to them.
Right.
And I applaud the fact that he thinks that the people, and then they might support it, but I've heard a lot of people say that was a bad way of trying to get into politics.
Well, it absolutely is, and it's trickery. It's deceitful, and the people I don't think will be fooled by that. They were not fooled by the person who was moved into the district to run against me. The Lord pulled the covers off of him very quickly, and the Lord's going to pull the covers off of my other opponent very quickly as well. But these things have a way of coming to light. If folks think that they can do all kinds of dirt, pull tricks, there are folks who know everything about everybody, and they're going to tell it. And on this program, we pride ourselves in telling it like it is. It's called Ask Elaine. And if you ask, we're going to tell you, and we're going to tell you just like it is. And so you can put your faith in what you hear because it can be backed up. It can be proven. So what you're saying is true.
I decided that we're working towards, it'll be the last forum before the election. And that's where I have a neighborhood watch meeting at on Bloomfield Road. We're going to have a forum there for all of the elected commissioner.
Oh, okay.
People that are running
Okay.
for commissioners. That's all over town, and so I'm trying to get everything together.
Okay. Well, Captain, just as soon as you get all the details, if you would call us back or get us the information, we certainly will announce it. We are a public information program, as well as one just telling the truth, giving you the inside scoop on things that you will not get from, other media outlets. So, thank you so very much, and we are hoping that you are resting, that you're getting back to full strength, that you're not overexerting yourself, because we want to keep you around a while to help us to tell the truth.
Yeah, the doctor called me this morning. They put me in cardiac rehab exercising next week, so I hope to get better.
Okay.
Just keep on doing what
Well,
you're
you're
doing.
sounding strong, and so you're our resident public safety expert on council, and we look to you for that inside information and details that the rest of us don't have, because we have not served 35 years as a police officer as you have. So we salute you. Thank you so very much for your call, and you are welcome to call Ask Elaine anytime.
Thank you.
Thank you for your endorsement, too.
All right.
All right, Captain. That was Captain Henry Gibson, and we were so pleased to have him. We're glad that he's doing better. We have another caller. Good afternoon, Ask Elaine.
Hey, how you doing, Councilwoman?
Just great. This is who?
Ray.
Ray, how are you?
All right. Hey, I enjoy what you're doing. I get a chance to watch on Channel 14. I'm a little nervous because I'm talking to you. Something got to. But hey, I consider you the Black Queen.
Oh, now.
Keep doing what you're doing in this chess game.
Oh, thank you